Hi Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. How are you? All right, so we're going to be doing your reading for March 25th through March 31st. All the cards have been pre-shuffled. Thank you for all of your likes and shares and subscribes. I really appreciate it. Please continue to do so. Helps my channel. But I love reading all of your comments, so thank you again. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Capricorn this week. Okay, so we have acceptance. I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. And relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Interesting. Okay. I'm using Crystal Vision cards today. They're real easy for you guys to see, and they're just, again, I think I've said it before, I really am attracted to the really just pretty, really pretty cards, and these are no exception. And this particular deck actually has a card called the Unknown card. So instead of 78 cards, there are 79 cards. So when that card comes up, that's important. Okay. All right, so let's see what we have here for Capricorn. All right, so we have the Death card. So the acceptance of transformation or some type of change here for this person. You know, I'll always share with you when I get the feeling as to who is who. And then down here we have the Strength card. Okay, so with the Strength card, what's equally important is flexibility, right? So, you know, just like a tree has to have strong roots to hold it up, it also has to be equally flexible when storms come through and blow it all over the place, right? So there's some type of balance of flexibility and strength in a relationship. There's some type of realization of balance for this person. And this person is accepting a rather big change in a relationship or a transformation in a relationship. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So when the Knight of Pentacles shows up, it's about it's really about somebody that really is not jumping head first. You know, they're taking their time. They want to know you as a person. So I feel like I'm going to hold off on that for a minute. And then we have Five of Pentacles down here. All right, so this person is feeling alone. So I feel like this relationship or connection, I feel like it's more of a connection versus a relationship at this point, is going through some type of transformation right now. And I almost feel like it's flip-flopping. Like I feel like I think this is you. And I think that I think at one point you were feeling out in the cold. Okay? And this person had the knowledge of what was going on within the connection. And now it's almost reversed. And I feel like that's where this death card or this transformation is coming into play. The connection is transforming for you. And I think that where this person down here in the past had a lot of strength from kind of having the upper hand, if you will, I feel like now they're being called to have some flexibility. And they're having the feeling now of feeling kind of out in the cold. Something shifted here. It's like you had an acceptance of where this connection was at, whether it was, the fact that it was secretive or that it was stagnating, it wasn't moving forward. I feel like there's been an acceptance just of where things are. Okay, and that was transforming for you. That kind of allowed you to focus on other things in your life that maybe you were letting kind of fall by the wayside a little bit. And now I feel like you might be taking some time, kind of pulling back and taking some time to really take a second look at this connection and, really ask yourself, who is this person? There might have been a significant period of time that has gone by, and now you're really asking yourself, do I really know this person? And you're taking steps to figure out, do your values line up? Do your morals line up? Do your goals line up? Like, I feel like you're looking at it where you were looking at it from a very heart-driven perspective for a long time. I feel like you're looking at it from a more logical perspective at this point, which is perfectly okay. And I almost feel like this is happening really without much communication, if at all. But I feel like there's been a shift in the balance here. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're looking at, all the time, all of the energy that you have put into this. And you're really asking yourself, was this time well spent? How do I move forward from here? I feel like the ball is in your court as to what happens here, because this person, again, is feeling out in the cold, and they're looking at the relationship differently now, the connection. Two of Wands. All right, so where they might not have been ready to choose a path in the past, it feels like they're ready to take action and, and choose the path that's right for them at this point. But I do feel like what might have been the path that would have happened, 6 months ago or a year ago, isn't necessarily the path that would happen right now. You know, I feel like there's been growth on both sides. And, you know, again, I feel almost like a flip of, like a flip of power. Like, you're owning your power in this connection now, whereas this person felt like they had all the power at one point. And it's shifted. And I feel like that needed to happen. Like, there needed to be a balancing out, you know, in this relationship. And I think, you know, that this was happening, honestly, with the two of you probably not even talking with each other, you know, much at all, if at all. But I feel like both people have gone through certain lessons to help them get to this more balanced point where you can look at things from a more logical perspective, and they, you know, can look at things, they can look at the overall connection probably more from a heartfelt space. But I feel like this is you, and you have gone through some transformation. So let's see what what the romance angels have to say about this. Boogie and Barney. Boogie is not supposed to be up here. He decided to come up here, and oh, dogs. Okay, let's see what we have. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So, you know, I think this is just you stepping back. And again, really taking stock, taking a look at how you've invested your time in this, what you've gotten out of it, you know, how you want to, you know, potentially move forward. And I think that's what you're doing, is you're taking that time. I think you know that the ball is in your court. Down here, heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah. This is probably the most challenging thing for people. I swear. It is the most challenging thing to openly discuss what is coming from your heart. And this person, where they may have resisted this in the past, now crave it. Now they want it. And now you're retreating, right? I'm telling you. This flipped. I can feel it. So this is perfectly okay for you. And, you know, if you're waiting for this person to reach out to you, I don't think it matters who reaches out to who. I don't. I think there's been a balancing out here that has happened, and it doesn't matter who calls who. Doesn't matter. Okay? If you think that this is something that your heart wants, that will fulfill you, if this is the only thing preventing it from happening, this person is probably the person that should reach out. What are you yakking about? He can sit in front of the heater too. Okay? It's okay. Sorry about that. This person is probably the person that should reach out, and that's okay. But I think that it'll be worth it, whoever is the one that takes the initiative to reach out. Okay. All right, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn. My fellow Capricorns. Okay, somebody is not happy that somebody else is lying on their bed, and he's making a big deal about it. Okay, I'll fix it. Okay. All right. Bye, Capricorn.